start off by asking a question. Do you think medical marijuana should be legalized in every state in the United States? I believe so. The most common use of marijuana is for smoking, but there's also some very good medical benefits marijuana can help with. Some medications never work for certain illnesses in certain people. Everyone is different and medicine works differently in every person. Maybe you've tried every medication known to help with epilepsy, but nothing is working. One medication for epilepsy that works for one patient may not work for the next, and it's just because you're not the same person. Everyone has different DNA, body chemistry, all of that stuff. And marijuana has actually been proven to help stop epileptic seizures. It may be the right fit for that person, but we will never know until medical marijuana is legalized. Marijuana helps with numerous medical problems, such as slowing and stopping cancer cells from spreading, preventing Alzheimer's, controlling epileptic seizures, treating glaucoma, and that is only the beginning of the long list of illnesses and diseases marijuana can help treat. Regarding cancer, it was found in the study published in the journal Molecular Cancer Therapeutics that CBD, a chemical in marijuana, has the ability to stop cancer by turning off a gene called ID1. In 2007, researchers at California Pacific Medical Center in San Francisco reported that CBD may prevent cancer from spreading. The researchers experimented on breast cancer cells in the lab that had high levels of ID1, and they treated them with CBD. The cells then had decreased ID1 expression and were less aggressive spreaders. The American Association for Cancer Research has found that marijuana actually works to slow down tumor growth in the brain, breast, and lungs. Regarding Alzheimer's, tetrahydrocannabinol, which is also called THC, it is the active ingredient present in marijuana, and it has been proven to slow the progression of Alzheimer's disease. A 2006 study led by Kim Janda of the Scripps Research Institute found that out. THC slows the formation of the amyloid plaques by blocking the enzyme in the brain that makes them. These plaques kill the brain cells and potentially lead to Alzheimer's. Regarding epilepsy, a 2003 study showed that marijuana use can control epileptic seizures. Robert J. DiLorenzo of Virginia Commonwealth University gave marijuana extract and synthetic marijuana to epileptic rats, and the drug stopped the seizures in about 10 hours. It is found out that THC controlled the seizures by binding the brain cells responsible for controlling excitability and regulating relaxation. The results were published in the Journal of Pharmacology and Experimental Therapeutics. Marijuana can be used to treat glaucoma as well. Glaucoma increases the pressure in the eyeball, which can end up injuring the optic nerve and causing vision loss. According to the National Eye Institute, marijuana lowers the pressure inside of the eye, and these effects can help prevent blindness. There are many moral and ethical beliefs that may hinder your belief that medical marijuana can actually help and do more help than hurt. I recently did an English paper. It was an argumentative research paper, and I did it on why medical marijuana should be legalized. And a few of my sources were from some case studies, and two I found very interesting. One was this little girl. She was 3 months old. Her name was Charlotte Fiji, and she was having 50 seizures a day from epilepsy. And just from one dose of cannabis, she started only having 2 to 3 seizures a month. And another case study had to do with cancer. This little boy, he was like 12 or 13. His name was Darren Blackwell. He had leukemia and Langerhans cell sarcoma at the same time. And Langerhans cell sarcoma is a very aggressive and rare cancer. It forms tumors in the spleen, liver, bones, and I think that's it. But yeah, and it's very rare, and he had both of those at the same time, so that made it even more rare. All the doctors knew he was going to die. He was dying even more every day. He was in pain all the time, and his parents decided to give him cannabis to help with the pain. None of the doctors knew about it. And just after one dose of cannabis through a vaporizer pen, he started getting better. The doctors didn't know what was going on. The parents finally told him what they did, and they realized the cannabis actually cured him. He was dying that day, and now he's like 20-something years old. He's living. I got most of my sources from either case studies or people who've wrote about medical marijuana, usually doctors, nurses, nurse practitioners, people in the medical field. Thank you for listening to my speech, and I hope I helped persuade you to be for medical marijuana instead of against it.